Hey, what's up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Jeffrey Reels YouTube channel, the Iceman B2013 channel. This video is a message to TNA wrestling fans. Okay, after this coming week's Impact Wrestling, which is on the 19th of November, there'll be no more TNA Impact being aired on Spike TV. Uh, as previously reported, that Spike was going to show the best of shows throughout pretty much the rest of the year. They have decided not to. They said they are done with wrestling shows in general. So there'll be no more TNA on Spike TV. Now, with all that being said, um, we probably should hear something from the Impact Wrestling site or on Twitter by Dixie Carter announcing some sort of, future deal or whatnot with maybe another network or what their plans are because they have planned on taping shows in the Manhattan Center in New York City in like the second or the end of the first week and the second week of January. So TNA is going to be around. Now, I want to put out there for all the TNA haters out there. First off, why would anybody wish a promotion that's been around for over 12 years to fold? It puts a lot of people out of jobs. This country and its economy is bad enough. The employment rate is bad enough as far as people looking for jobs and being out of jobs. Why would anybody really want that to happen? I mean, if you're a professional wrestling fan, why would you want a promotion to go down under? I mean, it really doesn't make any sense to me. And I think if you really thought about what you said about TNA, wanting them to die and whatnot, I mean, realistically, what would you say if you were in that position where you were, employed by TNA? I mean, be realistic about it. I want nothing as far as good things to come for TNA professional wrestling. I just hope Dixie Carter has a smarter head on her shoulders in the upcoming year, making better decisions what she has made in the past. But again, with all that being said, TNA will be around in 2015. I really do believe that. Um, it's it's a staple in the wrestling world. I mean, we have the WWE, we have TNA, and then we have Ring of Honor, and then we got all these others. Like the Lucha Underground. Now we have Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore. We have PWG. And there's a lot of Midwest small wrestling companies, and there's just wrestling companies throughout the United States as well, and in Canada, and everywhere. I mean, so I really do believe, and I really want to reassure a lot of TNA fans out there that we will see TNA one way or another in 2015. I'm sort of saddened by the fact that Spike has decided not to air the best of shows because, when you're home on a Wednesday night and, there's not much on TV, you could flip over and say, hey, I can watch the best of TNA. And, that would be something, interesting to watch. Now, hopefully, TNA's Impact Wrestling site may show the best of shows on a live stream, or not a live stream, but on a stream on the internet. Um, and we could watch the best of there. I mean, I think that would be the proper thing for them to do, because I think if I were TNA, you would want to keep your fans interested. You don't want them to lose focus because there's that old saying, out of sight, out of mind. But if that were to happen, and then there was a major announcement to come, later on in the beginning of January, you need to reach people to let them know. I mean, if you don't keep in contact with them through your wrestling site website, how would anybody know? So I do believe that TNA is going to be back. Um, um, I believe it in my heart. And I would be very, very saddened if TNA had died and folded, because it's been a fun wrestling promotion to watch for all these years. Granted, it was under control by Jeff Jarrett in the early going, and later on Dixie Carter. But in any event, it's a wrestling promotion, and there's a lot of memorable pay-per-views and matches uh, on TNA Impact Wrestling, and I just I just feel deep down that TNA still will be around in 2015. And like I said, I think Dixie needs to be a little smarter, make wiser decisions, and move on from there. As far as the talent goes, she's allowed them to go to indie promotions so they can keep on working. I think that's a good thing. The only thing I would be worried about there you know, is to whether or not these guys might get used to working, at a particular promotion and may grow to like it. And then when it does come time for TNA to come back around, unless they're still under contract, um, maybe they don't want to return, just for the fact of all the difficulties that TNA has had throughout the last year and a half. But I'm going to think positively, um, and I'm expecting, and I can't wait for TNA to reappear. Uh, I believe their first house show in Manhattan Center is like the 6th of January, and that's 2 days after Global Force Wrestling and uh, Japan Wrestling have their major pay per view, Kingdom 9. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm very, very optimistic, and I hope everybody out there is as well. So I just, a lot of people are worried that TNA may not come back. And then, like I said, then there are those naysayers that saying, good, I hope they don't return. But if you're a wrestling fan, you want them to return, because how can you be a true wrestling fan if you want a wrestling promotion to go under? So those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions here tonight on this Sunday. I'm going to want some of the Patriots and the Colts now. They're already underway, and my Giants lost. So what else is new? So peace out. I got a busy work week, so I don't know when the next time I'll be back with a video. It could be tomorrow morning. I just don't know. It could be Tuesday night. I don't know. So I'm gonna miss Monday Night Raw tomorrow because I'll be working. Maybe I can catch the last half hour if I get home in time. We'll just have to wait and see, because it is the go home show for the Survivor Series, and I definitely will be seeing the Survivor Series, because as of next Saturday or Sunday morning at 1 a.m., I got 7 days off, and I'll be hitting the road to Portland, hanging out with my family and my nephew Matt, and gonna have Thanksgiving out there. So, all right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy your week. I hope you enjoy whatever it is uh, that you look to enjoy. And we'll see you next time. This is the one, the only, the opinionated Iceman.